Board of Directors, we have our City Councilor, Honorable Isaias U. Claros Jr. Also our Vice Chairman, we have Dr. Rachel T. Micarandayo, and to all the mandated members of the Board of Directors, to our guests, voting delegates coming from the different sectors of Oroquieta City, which are very supportive in our Oroquieta City chapter. To the PRC staff headed by Ma'am Rizalyn P. Micarandayo, and the chairman of the NOMELEC, we have Ma'am Oroquieta G. Astillero. To the volunteers and to all of you who are here with us this afternoon, welcome and a pleasant afternoon to all of you. So I would like to welcome you all. It is our honor and privilege to present to you the 25th Chapter Assembly of Philippine Red Cross Misamis Occidental, Oroquieta City Chapter. And yes, 25 years of service, 25 years of dedication to serve humanity, and we are very much proud and happy to present to you of all our accomplishments, achievements, with all your help, no, sa tanan nga naadilig karon hapuna. And without further ado, I would like to request everyone to please stand for our opening prayer and the singing of our Philippine National Anthem and the Red Cross Hymn. Principles of Philippine Red Cross, may I request Ms. Rubilin E. Lapornina, our Red Cross Youth President. A round of applause, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So before I read the 7 fundamental principles of the Philippine Red Cross, allow me to explain a bit our Republic Act na nag-stand para sa Red Cross. So we have Republic Act number 172. This is an act recognizing the Philippine Red Cross as an independent, autonomous, non-governmental organization auxiliary to the authorities of the Republic of the Philippines in the humanitarian field to be known as the Philippine Red Cross. The Philippine Red Cross is recognized and acknowledged in our country and in the whole world. So sa una, when I was a little RCY, nangutan ako, unsa man jud ang Red Cross, government or private? Pero ang nalawat na ko natubag nga ni-retain sa akong utok, semi-private. Naman semi-private. Pero actually, it's not semi-private. Dili daw ka government, dili po ta private. Because we are an autonomous and an independent organization nga auxiliary sa services nga i-provide sa ato ang gobyerno. So we are the organization that supports the government in all its humanitarian field. Now, allow me also to read a short introduction of the Philippine Red Cross. So this organization, the Philippine Red Cross, has truly become the premier humanitarian organization in the country, committed to provide quality, life-saving services that protect the life and dignity, especially of the indigent Filipinos in vulnerable situations. So the story of the Philippine Red Cross is the story of men and women from all walks of life who have dedicated themselves to the service of humanity. It is the tale of hundreds of thousands of ordinary people who devoted their time and resources to help the poorest of the poor. These professionally trained and truly compassionate volunteers, these people here, are the men and women who are ready to lend a helping hand to those in need, whoever, whenever, and wherever they may be. So at present, the Philippine Red Cross provides various major services. So as we all know, we provide blood services, disaster management, safety, health, social services, Red Cross youth, and voluntary service. But all of these services are embodying the fundamental principles of the Philippine Red Cross. So there are 7 fundamental principles of the Philippine Red Cross, and these principles ang atong dapat ibutang sa atong kasing-kasing if we are to go and volunteer to this organization. The first one is humanity. We serve people but not systems. So the purpose for humanity is to protect the life and health and to ensure the respect for human being. Next is impartiality. We care for the victims without discrimination. So wala tayo pili sa ato ang tabangan. Ang ato lang is to give priority kung kinsa to pinaka na ginahanglan. Next is neutrality. We take initiatives but never sides. So ang ato ang organization, we do not take sides in hostilities or engage at any time in controversies of political, racial, religious, or ideological nature, because tingala nato i-maintain atong neutrality to have confidence to everybody. Next is independence. We bow to need but not to kings. So this movement of our organization as an independent Philippine Red Cross, dili ko pasabot nga independent ta is dili na po ta mo obey sa ato ang balaod sa ato ang country. Next is voluntary service. We work around the clock but never for personal gain. Next is unity. We have many talents but a single idea. Lastly is universality. We respect nations but our work knows no bound. So unity and universality, it goes also hand in hand. So kung nakita ninyo the recent, very recent calamity nga nahitabo sa ato ang lugar, nakita nato na ang Red Cross is there. United ta because although naay laing-laing Red Cross sa tibuok Pilipinas, sa tibuok kalibutan, but dili ta mamili o tabangan. Kung na-notice ninyo during the recent calamity, naatay tagalaing Red Cross nga mitabang. na ay daghang mga facilities nga ilang ipaprovide sa ato. And that shows na sa Philippine Red Cross, dili lang kay dila lang ka nga area sa imuang territory mo tabang, but we can help other areas too. So these values of the seven fundamental principles will inspire all Red Cross staff and volunteers to whom being a Red Crosser is more than just a philosophy, but a way of life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Rubilin, for giving emphasis in our fundamental principles. And now, to give to us his welcome message, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the Chairman of the Board of Directors of Misamis Occidental Oroquieta City Chapter. We have our City Councilor, Honorable Isaiah U. Claros Jr.
Indeed, we are truly inspired. Labi nato nga ito ang 7 fundamentals. No? Ito ang basic principles, no? As a Red Cross volunteer. Today, as we mark our 25th chapter anniversary, or assembly rather, I'd like to thank first and foremost the presence of our Honorable City Mayor, Mayor Lemuel Mary Acosta, our co-chair of the Oroquieta City Red Cross chapter, and of course, our ever-supportive leader of the province of Misamis Occidental, our co-chair of the PRC Misamis Occidental chapter, the Honorable Attorney Henry S. Wamenal, my former colleague from the Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Joseph Villanueva, sir, thank you for coming. Our battalion commander from the 10th Infantry Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Eric Monhe, thank you for coming. Colonel Joey Ampong, also from the Provincial PDRRMO, sir, thank you for coming. My Vice Chair, our Vice Chair, Director Dr. Rachel T. Carandayo, our Board Secretary, Director Robilin Lapornina, our Board of Director Cesarito Nemencio Chong, Director Nicolas Cyril, Director Vera C. Lucas, Director Edwin R. Maribo, represented by Sir Mateo Okpoko, our Provincial Director, Colonel Marlon Quino, represented by Major Revillas, other staff of the Misamis Occidental Oroquieta City chapter, our officer in charge, Rizalin Micarandayo, the administrator of Tangkov Red Cross, Ma'am Enriqueta Asteniero, our my friend, Ma'am Michelle C., our friend from, my colleague from the lay ministers, our principal of the MONHS, Sir Julieto Indonto. Thank you for coming, sir. Si Ma'am Shane Quinyon from DPWH, ma'am. Thank you for coming. Sir Talo coming from USTP. Our other nominees, Colonel Isidro Macalisang, sir, thank you for coming. Board, our other nominees, Sir Eugene Siete, sir, thank you for coming. Sir Warjory Durano, sir, thank you for coming. The Honorable Dr. Art Inanoria, our nominee. Sir Alimar Ilulia from the Osor de Transco. Si Ma'am Joanne, si Rolex, si Edel, also from our community channel, Oroquieta. Other guests, maayong hapon kanatong tanan. Unas tanan, pasalamat ako on behalf sa ato ang Misamis Occidental Oroquieta City Chapter, sa ato ang Chairman, Direct Chairman Gordon, sa suporta sa ato ang Misamis Occidental Oroquieta City Chapter during sa ato ang kalamidad. As of now, ang ato ang Red Cross is still ongoing operations, recently deployed, karon na sa Lopisaina, wala ko masayop. And naapon ihapon ang ato ang pasalamatan nato ang other chapters coming from Kidapawan, Marawi, Iligan, Cagayan de Oro, Hinguog, Pagadian, and Zamboanga. Daghang kayong salamat sa mga suporta nga gihatag ninyo sa ato ang pinatibukan ng na-appeal sa trahedya atong December 24 o December 26. This is my first, I was elected, I was a member of the board last 2019. After that, nagpandemya. Nakasurvive sa pandemya, na-trahedya na po. May gani kay naka-chapter assembly na karon. Salamat kayo sa ato ang mahal kang gahong kay gitagaan kita ang opportunity. So, ang ato ang kahimtang karon medyo maayo na. Wala na kayo ay kabalakan. Although, ang presence sa ato ang provincial government o city government are always 24/7. Nangandam, nagprepara, umuaksyon sa kanunay sa pagtabang sa tinubukan sa probinsya. Ang atong Red Cross muabag-abag kanunay sa ato ang provincial o city local government units. Na kita kanunay ang ato ang Red Cross dili ka kompetensya sa mohatag o ining ato ang free voluntaryo kapag serbisyo sa katawhan. With the 7 principles, walay pili, serbisyo lang yun. Kung kitsa to'y angay tabangan, maugyo'y ato ang tabangan. And of course, I would like to thank ang ato ang kalain-lain nga mga volunteers coming from Oroquieta, Clarin, Tudela, Jimenez, Panaon, Aloran, and Lopisaina. Now, despite kining ato ang mga volunteers, and mostly they are RCY members, ito ang Red Cross Youth members. And most of them ay na-appeal po sa baha. No? Pipilas or majority sa ilaa appeal po sa baha, but despite naaghapon ang ilang presensya sa volunteerism, naghihatag nila diri sa ato ang Philippine Red Cross. And of course, sa ato ang men and women sa kinadaghan, kinatibukan sa ato ang Red Cross sa Misamis Occidental o Oroquieta City Chapter. Daghan kayong salamat sa suporta. Kung ilabi na ang kanunay na suporta sa ato ang leader, sa ato ang syudad, the Honorable Lemuel Merrick Acosta. Daghan kayong salamat, Mayor Lemuel. Kung daghan po kayong salamat sa ato ang leader sa kalibukan sa probinsya, the Honorable Attorney Henry Waminal. Daghan kayong salamat po. Despite nga nakabalo ko nga kami wala pa gyud nakapagkortesiya kay sa giingon pa sa Executive Assistant ko, ipolahi lang gyud mi, no? Ipolahi lang gyud mi, but despite ang ato ang Red Cross nagpasalamat kaayo, no, sa suporta sa ato ang provincial government tungod kay ang ato ang chapter naaman situated diha sa provincial capital, no? Ang ato ang suga, ang ato ang tubig, ug ang ato ang communications ay supported man sa ato ang probinsya. Ang ato ang mga equipment ay supported man sa ato ang lokal na lunghanan sa Oroquieta City. So wala gyud ta pasagdi Philippine Red Cross. Kung ang ato ang Red Cross po wala pud masayo, no, nakita sa kanunay ang ato ang mga gikan sa ato ang board of directors paingon sa volunteers. Nagsubay gyud kanunay sa pito ka prinsipyo nga kanunay gisubay sa ato ang Red Cross. Despite of all odds, sa tanan nga mga challenges, nagpasalamat kami og dako sa kinatibukan nga suporta sa Unipia United Efforts, no, sa pagtulong sa katawhan, dili lamang sa atong kaugalingon nga organisasyon kundi sa kinatibukan katawhan sa syudad sa Oroquieta o kinatibukan sa Misamis Occidental. Without much ado, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the 25th Chapter Assembly of our Philippine Red Cross Misamis Occidental Oroquieta City Chapter. Mayong hapon ka natin tanan.
Thank you so much, Chairman. And now, before we will proceed, we will be entertained by a song number to be given by one of our SSC RCY volunteer. Let us give a round of applause. Reverse PH. Thank you so much, our SSC volunteers, no? Mga RCY, mga kabihan sila, mga aktibo na volunteers sa Philippine Red Cross Oroquieta City Chapter. And now, this is one of the highlights of this activity. So, to share to us his inspirational message, let us give a big round of applause and let us all welcome our City Mayor, Honorable Member Merit Manangkit Acosta.
Maraming salamat, maayong hapon sa tanan. Murag niyaman, wapakas na. Sir pa. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. No? Una sa tanan, akong magyupo sa ato ang mga pikon ni Chairman, akong kauban sa pagagawhan ng lokal sa Daklayan sa Oroquieta, Colonel Carlos, akong pakpakan. Kauban sa mga pikon ng Board of Directors sa Philippine National Red Cross Misamis Occidental Chapter, pakpakan po natin sila. Of course, mga partners na to, no, na sa private sector, public sector, PBRMO, LIB, di lang ako tagsatagsawan, apil na media, no? Ako pagabalikon, maayong hapon na itong tanan. Naglibog ko nga diri, no, ang atong activity, para tingali mahinumdum ta, pumutanaw ta on that side, makita yun ang scar sa nahitabo at December 24, 26, and January 11. Okay, actually, we have 3 floods. It happened at 11 on the 24th of December. The second one, it happened at 6:30 in the morning on December 26, and in the evening of January 11. So, muli ay kita to, no? Mga ituyo tingali yung Consular Carlos nila, nga mahinumdum yun ta. O, nga na'y nakita po. Now, gano ako ninyo ba? Panahon siguro, in every tragedy, naman yung opportunity. We know for a fact that Philippine National Red Cross is a humanitarian organization, meaning purely volunteers. Chairman na doon po, lamig paminaon, board of director, lamig paminaon, pero volunteer na, sumubuon mo sa mga tao. Pero, kining volunteer work or volunteerism, it's a dying breed, not only in Oroquieta or Misco, it's a dying breed all over the country. Nagkuwang nag-volunteers. O nang usahay, maglisod ng atong organization, mas kitaghan na angay, tabangan o buhaton sa atong nga areas of responsibility. Now, ingat po. Yan ang importante nga nahitabo ang trahedya. Maski dili may ganahan sa nahitabo. One is to raise awareness among our people, especially the young, to once again volunteer so that people would know the good side of humanity. Kay, I was the chairman of the Philippine National Red Cross Misco Oroquieta City Chapter a long time ago. Bigla lang ta mag-ingon o unsa na to eh. Kay, mahibalan atong ilan katawa sa kauban na manidaan na to. Direktor ta. Maski tingali ko itong kauban na tato na. Di lang ta magsabado kung sa itong tuiga para di may mahibalan atong ilan. Nakarealize ko, when we make budgets, especially for Red Cross, himot ng budget, wapay kwanta. Dili pa niya sa gobyerno, income against expenditures. Inyo ha, program for expenditures, wapay source of income. Mangita, pata. Mo nang may ganahan mag-volunteer sa Red Cross kay In almost all of its services, it requires funds. Ikahinanglan o gasolina para mudagan ang sakyanan. Diba? Mao na yung problema na to. Pero ang ako ang kalibutan, nagkagamay. In a sense, kay pareha ng namin taga-Duterte, ayaw lang yung kalayan na dili na nato i-compulsory ang paghatag o legislation sa Negros. Dili na nato tungod anang mga memorandum circular nga dili pwede impose, di na lang punta mo kolekta. Pero at the time we need Red Cross, atong hara-harahon ang Red Cross. In short, it's everybody's business to volunteer for this noble humanitarian organization. Kung ngayon ko ninyo magbalik, now is the time for us to awaken the people's consciousness of once again volunteering for Red Cross. Kano na panahon, parehagod gano'n. Sa una, nagstorya ng General Villanueva, mag-alarm ang PDRMO o CDRMO, sa magbakwit mga taon. Karon, gaulan ng gabi, walay threat, kay wala gabaha sa tuliyo, wala tanan, pero nanawag yun kay magpabakwit. Ang consciousness is there. So, init pa kayo mo nagkaroon, discover ka. Habi sa mga tao. Doon sa mga tao. Kaya kung na-overwhelm ka sa damage that the floods has caused, not only in Oroquieta City, but all over this country, ma-overwhelm ka sa tabang sa mga tao, nga itabang sa mga namitin. Yan naman, kaya emotions sa aspa. Karon, naman ang relief efforts, pero ang rehabilitation na ito will definitely take years. Now, I want to partner with you. Usap na din ko kadayon. Pasalamat din ko sa Red Cross, sa tabang ninyo, sa tubig, tanker, kanan ninyo, lihatag, tungod anak. Mahatag ang Oroquieta regalo 100,000 sa Pilipinas. Ang putasan na ninyo, ibutang nga services, kamo na yung magiging anak chairman. Sa atong administrator na, remote ko, acknowledge atong administrator. So, kung pag-ayot ko, pareha ka nun, ang mga tao na aware na po niya, hinanglan magtanong. O nang akong ginan, hindi LG, launch na balik sa Barangay Self-Sufficiency Program sa Oroquieta by March or February, then mananong tagkahon. Immobilize na itong mga estudyante, immobilize na itong mga batanon. Mag-partner ko sa Red Cross para daghang volunteer. Dayon, ako ang siblings, this is just one crazy example of partnering with Red Cross so that we can raise funds. I'll buy the siblings, I'll ask them to mobilize their children, ilang children, mangita o sponsor for the sibling. Maski 10 pesos lang. If we can plant 10,000 seedlings for Oroquieta, then 100,000 will go to Red Cross for your humanitarian services. Very simple. Let us just think outside the box. Let us be creative. Naatay social media, create a content that will encourage our young to participate in volunteerism work sa Red Cross. Dili lang to normal services na, if you can do TikTok, you do TikTok. Kay karon mawala ta sa passing kung dili ma-feel sa society ang atong relevance. Karon nakita nila ang relevance sa mga organization that help the community during the flood. So now is the time for us to shine again. Ipukaw lang natin pagbalik. Let us mobilize thousands of volunteers for Red Cross. Hinungduman nato, ang atong area of responsibility is not only Oroquieta City. We are the Philippine National Red Cross Misamis Occidental Oroquieta City Chapter. In short, mura lang yung gihapon na ito, giingon, nga sa tanang Red Cross nga naa sa probinsya sa Misamis Occidental, ang Oroquieta lang yung gihapon ang nanguna kay kitay kabisera. O dili ang sugot, maapsat pa sa uban nga mga chapters. Kay matod pa ni Ma'am, 1968 pa kuno, natawo na ang Red Cross. So, ingon ko, tiguana na kayo eh. No? Murag 54 katuig na. No? Ning ato ang Red Cross. Dayon, ang atong building, 54 katuig na po. Antik kayo. Diba? So, ako naapoy improvement. Dayon, kining mga budgets iset na to, kining mga program of works na to, kining mga visions na to, di ni na to kaya kung wala tay army of volunteers in the province. Una, it needs everybody's cooperation. It may be true, pareha sa una, nahinungdong ko ang challenge na to sa una kay pagka-chairman ako, maugit ko'y pagawas sa memo nga di na mag-register ang mga taga-DepEd. Dili na compulsory. Asa rin yung kuha ko. So, asa ko add ko sa insurance. Kinsa man itong makaraan dili, at that time, we were financially sufficient. From red, for 4 consecutive years during my incumbency, na-award data, kay we were able to raise the funds. Abot kong Bonifacio, kinumpanya sa insurance. Abot kong Aluran, kinumpanya sa insurance. Ispilahan per ispilahan, PTCA per PTCA. Lisod, kapoy, pero ikahinanglan masabtan sa tao kung sa'y atong tubong o ginuha. Daghang pagsaway. Daghang criticism. Masayon man mo saway. Kaysa sa mong trabaho o kaya. Diba? Kay ngano ko no, ingani. Maski sa blood program na mo. Ingon libre, gano'n naman po ni bayan. Diba, we have to pay for the reagents. Muna, subsidize ang local government unit na po sa ato ang blood program. Kay I was the vice mayor then, murag every year, ginahatag ko from my fund dito sa Red Cross for the blood services program sa Red Cross sa una. So dito mga reagents. No? So, ingani, nga dili masabtan sa mga tao, di kahinanglan na ito i-communicate kung maayong nila para makasagot sila. Pero at the end of the day, kay volunteers na katana, kuhito na to ako ang amigo, amiga, uyab, bana, asawa, anak, ako, itagaw to volunteer for Red Cross. To work for Red Cross. Kung dili man ganing nila kaya to be physically present, or mutunog sa tubig baha, or mag-relief operations, the best they can do is contribute financially to Red Cross. Di ta mga yung dako, 10 pesos, 20 pesos is good enough. If we have 100,000 volunteers, then we will have 1 million or 2 million. Simple. For sure, sa DepEd lang, kung makommunicate na nato ang ayos sa parents. Sa tanang estudyante lang sa DepEd, 50% yung contribute kay matouch sa ato ang communication. mutuo nga gikahinanglan mo volunteer ka to Red Cross, mupalit ang insurance or mo register ka as Red Crossers, then that will be a game changer. Kaya usahay ang kalibutan, stiff na kayo, harsh kayo. Kay ang kalibutan ng God is governed by rules. Rules sa society, rules sa gobyerno, rules sa organization. Unang usahay, stiff na kayo. Tartanilya na kayo. Dili ta kakita sa kilid na to. Ang atubangan na ang atuang sige makita. Unang usahay po, limited ang atuang panghuna-huna. Para kaganina, we had some sort of conversation with 4 other municipal mayors of the province and our board members this morning. Iningon si board member Dondon Katanin na ikahinanglan ta sa agriculture ug ing-ani na tao para mausog kuno ang ato ang agri-sector. Iningon ko niya, I don't think so. We have so many good talents in our system right now. Ang gikahinanglan usbon ang mindset sa tao, ang culture sa tao. Tanawa na doon ng sitwasyon na to. Diba, maski sa itong susyudad, ang tao mas makakita og negatibo kaysa sa mayong gibuhat sa itong susyudad. Amay ko na. Mas lami kung yun manaway. Mas lami kung yun manaway. Dili na na sila maka-appreciate. Bago na akong giningon, ang government programs na ito, wa na nagkulang ang gobyerno, nahatag na tanan, ang kakuwangon naa sa mindset sa mga tao. In the same manner, people don't want to volunteer, kaya lang yun ang nasigi, unsay ang makuha sa Red Cross. Wa sila gahuna-huna, unsay atong matabang sa susyudad, pinaagi sa Red Cross. Am I correct? These are the things that we have to change in our society. Wala na akong hinan si Board Member Dondon. Board, with due respect, what holds us down is the culture and the mentality of our people. It's not about the programs. Kaya ang programa sa gobyerno tanan maayo. Ang programa tanan sa tanang mga organisasyon maayo. Pero kung ang paghuna-huna sa tao di maayo, hindi ligid maayo. Mura na sa baha. 2000 na kabog 5 ang tinuod nga napiktuhan sa baha. Nawad ang balay, nang bakwit, kay wala na ikabakwitan. Pero paghatag ng 5,000, nagtig-away tanan. Maingon dayon nga, kulor-kulor dayon, nahibaw na hitong po nga green sila. Diba? Kitsagot. Ako silang ginan. Kaya maingon na sila, nabahaan ang among balay. Nagbuba ang balay. Ikaw, kinsa may nabahaan at itong panahon na. Pero, I challenge you, sige, at tukuyo sa evacuation center. Wa mo'y katri, wa mo'y banig, isa na ka CR. Wa pag yung tubig ang CR. Wa pag yung quarantine for 2 days. Di mo kalutok. Asa na mo anak? Mahilo. Kasi, ay tungkol sa mindset sa tao. Ang panghuna-huna, kupli man good. Kanang sige. Ako giinan sila, di kakita of every duty of other people do. Kaya doon na to. Daghan kang may gihimo during the baha. Napagoy, nagpasalamat isa katawan ninyo. Nakasal? Wala. Magtapay, manaway. Kung manghatag mo, may pag, wag bang yun, naghihatagan din eh. Pilit-pilit pa ni. Oh. Lisod mag-volunteer, lisod magtrabaho o humanitarian. O nang gamay na gustong mag-volunteer sa Red Cross, papangitawan pag-kwarta budget, pabagaon pag-daog, patunog paglapog. Mabitaw nga, kita doon na, kumutanaw ta, multi-sectoral ta. No? Nasa DepEd, na police, na ay sa business sector, na ay sa media. Para maka-announce sila, wala tayo bayaran ba? Tanan, ilapit to no, libre man mo sa Red Cross. Ano din? Oh, di ba? Libre Red Cross kay bayana. I'll show you one good example. Si Tito Boy, di na siya magtunog kung sumaa ka ng lapok o ka ng baha. Pero kung mo-disseminate siya information, that's volunteerism. So kung mag-communicate na natin tarong sa mga tao, then it will create a new wave of volunteers for Red Cross. Di na dahil tamang isip. The key word is relevance. We must stay relevant for people to continue volunteering for Red Cross in the countries. So, naghanap mo kong istorya, nakakaon na kong na, ako wala pa. Nagnaway ko si Saron, paspangikahon, tagastorya na ko, usap pa dyan na. You know, that's around. Kanang, ang ako alam is that ang local government unit of Oroquieta, the people of Oroquieta will always be grateful for Red Cross. Sa tanang mga serbisyo nga inyong gi-offer sa katawhan. Dili lang sa panahon sa kalamidad. Kanang inyong blood service, ako kayo nagtata. Okay, when I was the chairman, ako nang gina-check, maunay kay mas daghan man magkahinaglag dugo kaysa sa trahedya. Kiring trahedya, karon naman nila ito. Ampo lang tawa na isunod. Okay, kapoy na kayo, bilang-bilang. Kay si General Villanueva, ano na ini sa group chat, labi na magulan, roll call na yun, pastilan, di namin katulong. So, kapoy kayo. Muna, ngayon po, salamat kayo. We will continue to support you. Akong giingnan si Chairman Carlos na dili lang man ang financial diretso ang nahatag ang ma-approve ninyo as income. Assuming, ako siya giingnan, na may mga government employees nga board of directors ninyo o na mga conferences, pwede kami gasto sa plane ticket, anak-anak, then that will accrue as an income to your chapter. Makasuporta ang local government unit. Mo na gibuhat ako sa una para maigo na itong target. Mo na sikrito, mo na abayan yun sa local government unit. Sa panahon nga magtrabaho ka. Pero sa eleksyon, ingon na ba itong neutrality, pwede naghapon. Ihumong lang. Ihumong lang. So, kidding aside, mauna siya ang ato ang partnership. The governor is also committed to support Red Cross, especially so nga naarag yun sa iyahang tukaran ang inyong opisina. No? Wala pa lang nakalugar ang ato ang halandong gobernador, atubang nato kay tungod grabe po kabisi ang iyahang schedules. But nevertheless, si Governor is one with Philippine National Red Cross, Misamis Occidental Oroquieta. Again, thank you very much and good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Mayor. And with that, we are very much thankful also on behalf of Philippine Red Cross for your continuous support sa among chapter. And with that, we would like to present a certificate of appreciation. So may I request Sir June, Ma'am Ging, and Ma'am Rizalyn to be here in front. Mary M. Acosta, In grateful appreciation for sharing his invaluable support to the programs and activities of the Philippine Red Cross Misamis Occidental Oroquieta City Chapter, and for attending the 25th Chapter Assembly held on January 25, 2023 at the Lumantas Riverside Garden, Oroquieta City, given the specific day of January 2023. Once again, let us give a big round of applause to our city mayor. And now we will also present certificates of recognition to the members of the Board of Directors for rendering their 2 years of service in our chapter Misamis Occidental, Oroquieta City. So we request again, Sir June, Ma'am Gee, and Ma'am Rizalyn, and also Mayor to be in front. So the certificate of recognition is awarded to the Chairman of the Board of Directors, Honorable Isaiah U. Claros Jr., in grateful recognition for his dedicated service, unselfish devotion, and wholehearted support towards the successful promotion and implementation of programs and activities of Philippine Red Cross Misamis Occidental Oroquieta City Chapter, given this 25th day of January 2023 at Lumantas Riverside Garden, Layawan, Oroquieta City, Misamis Occidental. Signed by the Vice Chairwoman, Board of Directors, Dr. Rachel P. Bicarandayo, and the Officer in Charge, Rizalyn P. Bicarandayo. The same citation is awarded to Ma'am Vera C. Lucas. And also, Ma'am Florisa U. Claros. Director Nicholas A. Cyril. Director Melvin G. Nicolo. Director Marlon L. Quino, represented by Police Major Rodriguez. Lugito S. Taro. We have also our Vice Chair, Dr. Rachel T. Bicarandayo. The Secretary, Director Rubilin E. Laportina. Director Cesarito Dinicio Chong. Director Josefina S. Odisol. Director Reynaldo E. Manuel Jr., represented by Dr. Besas. And Director Edwin R. Maribo, represented by Sir Mateo Alpoco. So that's all for our Board of Directors. Thank you so much, Sir June and Mayor, and also Ma'am Ging and Ma'am Rizalyn. And now we will proceed to the presentation of our chapter activities. So may we request our Vice Chairman of the Board of Directors, Dr. Rachel Bicarandayo. A round of applause, please.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to everyone. We are indeed thankful for a lot of people during this time who raise our 25th chapter assembly. Our partners, the GOs and NGOs, the PHNJ NGOs. So we would like to present our activities of our chapter. For the year, for 2 years, 2021 to 2022. The presentation will take 30 plus slides. No? And then the scope would be background as to the scope or the coverage, and then of course our volunteers, our staff, our board of directors, and then our sources, technical resources, and the logistics, and then of course our accomplishments per services. So we would like to have the first slide. Red Cross, Misamis Occidental, Oroquieta City Chapter 2022 accomplishment report during this 25th chapter assembly. This is our accomplishment. We own this one, we love this one, and we shared this accomplishment. Of course, the Philippine Red Cross Misamis Occidental or Oroquieta City Chapter is located at Capitol Compound, Lower Mamac, Oroquieta City, Misamis Occidental. It served 14 municipalities and 1 city of this province under the area of responsibility of Oroquieta City Chapter, except Tambog City and Ozami City as they have their own Red Cross chapter. And the Philippine Red Cross has 7 major services: Disaster Management Service, National Blood Service, Safety Services, Health Services, Welfare Services, and Red Cross Youth RCY. And of course, programs like water sanitation and hygiene, WASH, which is a very important one aspect during the flash flood. No? And then fund generation drive as a source of fun, no? The real-time polymerase chain, RT-PCR, saliva collection, which is active during the time of COVID 2020 and then 2021. And our chapter are managed by 14 supportive, efficient, effective board of directors, with of course our chair, retired Colonel Isaias Laros, 4 regular staff, 1 volunteer, and of course dedicated RCY 123 volunteers. As to status of our resources, regular staff we have 4, volunteer staff 1, active volunteers 25. As to vehicle, we have 1 Toyota Hilux pickup, 1 patient transport vehicle, the PTV, and we have 1 building used Supra. According to here a while ago, karaan na tawag na building. But it served the purpose still. So on disaster management service, just a review, a little review. The DMS is one of the major services of the Philippine Red Cross, primarily tasked to deliver humanitarian assistance during emergency and disaster situation. It has been tested during the flash flood, as we have mentioned earlier, through its wide network of well-trained, skilled, and committed staff and volunteers across the country. The DMS implements its mandate through an integrated, holistic approach to save lives, minimize human suffering, and reduce losses and damages. Okay, next slide please. Okay. Now, muna example sa mga pictures. Nakita na ito, I am this time very familiar sa ato ang board of directors and other staff during Typhoon Ronnie and Ulysses last December 2020. Piso for a cause, and then cash donation from the NHQ in the amount of 82,623.25 pesos. Okay, next slide please. Another mga pictures gihapon. As we have known na kung wala tayo documentation, wala activity na nahitabo. So, it is documented na during the typhoon Odette, December 2021, doon na tayo activity ng Abihimo by our staff and volunteers with disaster briefing and of course coordination with the NGOs. Nakakuha ko sa resulting in Mayor Acosta kanina na we should side by side have a coordination with the local government units. Okay, so another mga documentation sa ato activity na disaster management service. Pwede kang balik sa ito. Yeah, this one is a picture during the fire incident, December 28, 2021, sa ato ang Barangay 1, Barangay 1, Poblasyon 1, with 12 families, Barangay Kalit, 9 families, Red Cross in action still. Okay, next slide please. Relief distribution sa Oroquieta City, flash flood. Sa atong recent na flash flood na naitabo sa atong province, particularly in Oroquieta City, date December 24, 2027. Total families served by ongoing operation. Total evacuation area served, San Vicente Alto Hall, 16 beneficiaries, San Vicente Bago, sa 4th CEO Compound, Upper Langkangan Barangay Hall, Upper Langkangan Catholic Chapel, Upper Langkangan Cristohanon Church, LDS Church Bigger Floor, Mobod, covered floor. I understand na there are 27 evacuation sites during the flash flood, right? Okay. Now, another one during atong activity, of course, relief distribution, other local government units, no? Not only we serve this ato as a Oroquieta City, but other municipalities. As we have mentioned earlier, that our coverage include 14 municipalities and 1 city. So, ano niya kung sa flash flood, ongoing na po ng number of families served, number of evacuation areas served. Sa Clarin, 49 beneficiaries. Panay Elementary School, 28 beneficiaries. Panay High School, 21 beneficiaries. Municipality of Sinagaban, puro ka beneficiaries. Sinagaban Infirmary, 10 beneficiaries. Municipality of Jimenez, 10 beneficiaries. Bata COVID Isolation Facility, 10 beneficiaries, Kabila, 25 beneficiaries, Tagima, Barangay Hall, sa ang evacuation site, no? Municipality of Aloran, 29 beneficiaries. And then Kaputol, evacuation center of Aloran is 29 beneficiaries. Okay, ano yung ang picture, no? Kuan sa mga pictures, during the distribution of the relief goods na makita yan nato sa 5G and then Talagaron, Barangay in this area during sa December 30 and January 2, 2023. Okay, next slide please. This one. During the act ang kanini atong response, no? Atong yung ikuan ang Red Cross is always right, always there, and always ready. So, mo na yung quick response ato ang mga volunteers, ang atong staff, during the December 26, 2022, amin na Barangay Layawan, no? Activity Wasar, no? And then, the December 24, location San Vicente, Bago, Oroquieta City. Nakuha na ito ang atong mga volunteers not only endangering their lives, but rather their health. Kaya kanaka ba mo mutaak ka sa tubig, we are bringing ourselves to leptospirosis. No? Ako na yung mga sa atong mga volunteers. I understand during that time, naatay mga deaths, no? Leptospirosis deaths. Nagkikuha na to sa health. and then na mga hospitalized, na pwede pang tambalan, and then pwede emergency dialysis na bigala nito sa March. So, inana kakuan ang sa during the time, no? Okay. So, another picture, I think. Wala. National Blood Services na ta. Okay, very important one program in which it would serve sa mga lives, no? Na-mention ni Mayor Acosta a while ago na ang National Blood Services is also an important program. Atong gitarget niya, nag-target sa National Headquarter is 3,000 units, 2021-2022. Targets na, target. Pero ang ito ang na-accomplish sa 2021 was 67 units, and sa 2022, 390. It is understandable that during the COVID, lockdown, wala klase, distancing, wala tayo kuhan. So, ay understandable. Yet, isang patuloy niya na ang ito ang chapter still doing fine, no? Doing the job of collecting blood for those who are in need. Okay, so we were able to have activity on blood donation drive, that was blood donation, both sa private and public offices, high school and colleges. Ato gining mention na there's always a partnership between the non-government, the private, and the public offices. And then this is the month, during the month of July, in which the month of July is the blood donors month. It's like this, Mania, of course, pictures during sa blood donation. Ang atong one big road sa mga donors po, I think this one is detected, no? Kanyang picture. This pa mamanganda ko, no? This is a barangay blood collection, no? Okay, we are campaigning not only on the offices and the government, the public, but rather also sa barangay area, sa mga barangay people, to our barangay captains, kaya naman niya ang akong sources of blood donation. Okay, so next slide please. Dugong may pag-asa program. This is a very on blood donation, a breakthrough. No? I think we consider this one as a breakthrough of our National Blood Service, in which we were able to connect, to touch, or to reach out our partners sa DepEd, in as much as ang DepEd are ang partnership not only limited to other areas but rather in blood donation. Hinihingan ko ang NOAA agreement not only in the province but also Oroquieta City sa DepEd. I understand our chair is leading for the lordship of this one, sir, no? Okay. Narinig naman itong atong memorandum of agreement after a thorough review of our board of directors with our staff. Para doon na siya ang memorandum of agreement which is friendly to the donors and then friendly to the organization, and of course it should be efficient and effective. Okay, next slide please. Safety services. As one of the leading providers of first aid training in the world, the Philippine Red Cross Safety Services is tasked with a nationwide educational campaign to ensure health and safety of the Philippine people. It also offers programs that are aligned with international standards. Ang ato ang mga sa safety services, particularly kining BLS, right? Basic life support. Ato ang Red Cross na staff na mga safety services, they are accredited by Department of Health. That means ang ilang mga procedures, ang ilang mga pamahagi is accredited, is being supervised or accredited by Department of Health so that they could give the training to the public, GOs and GOs para ang safety services, which is in line also with the Department of Health guidelines. So, kanina di contact target sa National Headquarter, 2021, 1,200, 1,200. But ang atuang nahimo is of course 19 lang ka-participants, and then increase siya sa 158, which is understandable because of the COVID. I understand for this year, we will be able to give wider scope of our training together with our safety services, with our staff and then our volunteers. Then of course, the training kasi wala hindi namin na basic life support and CPR, no? Sa 2021, accomplishment 22 and then 21 participants, basic life support. Ang basic life support, kaya na siya nung atong paghatag sa itong mga participants. 131 sa 2021 and then 457 pagka-following year or last year. Then only first aid training, particularly sa mga industrial offices, no? 94 ka-participants and 62. Emergency first aid training, EMAP, which is very important one, 21 PAPs and then 114 sa pagka-following year last year. And then, basic first aid, no, lecture din mo, 152 and 123 ka mga participants. Of course, this is the example of the trainings, no? Mga simulations, right? Simulations sa safety training in which being conducted by our staff and then, of course, our volunteers. Next slide, no? Example niya po ni Asya. First aid, no? Ato ang another service is the Red Cross Youth RCY. Okay? Ato ang makuha na it should include our children, adolescents, and young adults aged 7 to 25 years old. Ang ilang role, of course, is engagement in humanitarian works, and the Philippine Red Cross provides them the area to realize their potential in humanitarian leadership. Very important one, kagaling mga children, mga youth, mga adults, they will become leaders in the future. Wala sila yung sa volunteerism, yung panahila ang personal development needed in the future sa ilang different fields of their choice, sa government ba or sa mga NGOs pa. And then they will be proud of themselves nga, I came from the Red Cross, muna nga ako mga training, which is very important one. Muna nga sa Southern Capital Colleges na tayo 76 members, then of course sa USTTs 46 members, Estilang Mares, Timon, Chet, ato pang ito, right? Ato pa i-reach out. And then Timon NHS to 41 members, katulikan na din ICC sa Southern Capital Colleges. Mga volunteers, not only developing the potential of themselves, but rather also in singing. No? Okay. This like this. Okay. Now, sa examples, ito ang mga RCY orientation and training. So, for all you know, this mga children, he would be an asset to the community. Instead, an asset, not a liability to the community in the future. So, very good preparation of their ang volunteerism as a person. Okay, next slide please. Welfare services. Welfare services responds to the needs of the most vulnerable, adhering to the well-being of every individual, and most especially promoting the inherent worth and dignity of human being. Already de-emphasize ko rin the dignity of human being. The program and services that has been implemented focuses on the proactive approaches and strategies together with additional reactive measures. Very important one, mga proactive activities, no? Sometimes wala ka mahitabo, na-anagod na siya. sa nga matuluhan ang ato ang mga katawan. Muna nga program, psychosocial support program. I understand during the flash flood, nakakuha na ito ang mga staff on debriefing, right? Oo. Kaya ang tao ba sa trauma, they will be out of this world, kung silang the will to live, sa nangita mo sa iyo, so that muna nga basic welfare services, debriefing is very important one para they would be realizing themselves not only na dili lang ka nahitabo, but rather to stand up, to come out again after the tragedy. Then mga restoring family links, and then child-friendly spaces. Okay, so restoring family link, naging a very important one kay para part and parcel of re-entering themselves to the society, to the community after the tragedy. Para na sila nakampi, para na sila nakasandal, and we are not alone. Activities which aim to prevent separation and disappearance, restore and maintain contact between family members, and clarity of the fate of the person reported missing due to uncertainties, para mapreventahan ang kanang tawag na suicide. Next slide. Okay. Apel ka po niya I think things during the site debriefing, no? I think part and parcel of welfare services for this one, para ma-establish ang sa the dignity of the person affected. Ako nang gingon, the person is affected by a tragedy, he is lost to the world. So muna i-restore ang inyong human dignity through our services. Okay? At ang niya siya, no? Ang mga bata. Doon ang mga bata is mapanalo kung galit tayo. Kaya yung isa niya, galit kayo sila mahulihan, no? Kung muna i-dino na pa sa ito ang mga volunteer sa itong staff. Kung ang CFS is an environment design to help children feel safe, calm, and comfortable when they are interacting with practitioners. Okay. Health services. Okay. Health services supports the expansion of primary health care, coverage in the community-based health programs. It ensures timely response to public health emergencies and delivery of essential health services in times of disaster. Its program and center to the importance of health promotion and prevention of diseases. Sa pananginon, particular katong leptospirosis, no? Diarrhea. I think the PMA is also very active in this one. PMA, sabi sa Occidental, kaya nga mong group chat, very fun tayo on during the flash flood. Right up, right and then, isang pagano yung mga victims sila sa ilang themselves, but you act, isang pagano sila, but yet, extended sila ang mga assistance sa PMA. Mga unang nag-cater o mga health, financial health outside the PMA, sabi sa Occidental, other chapters of Philippine Medical Society. So, see, so, we are going there, in their response. Dr. Aljo and his staff is doing like one, particularly on the leptospirosis and other health needs, particularly the diarrhea. Number one, yun ang leptospirosis. And then, injection of anti-rabies vaccine. And then, of course, tetanus, para important one. And other, medicine, doxycycline, and other, sa patong mga tambal na dito. In which, our Red Cross chapter was a good lead coordination with the PMA and other GOs and POs in order to manifest our unified approach as one of the fundamentals as mentioned by our Secretary. Then, next slide please. Gawas. Very important. during the time, kita niyo rin, water and sanitation, very important one. Muna nakita niyo itong vehicle na tangke, Red Cross. Kay, after sa tragedy, it's good na Oroquieta City, wala mawala tubig, no? At kami sa mag-isa na mga tubig for 3 weeks. Thankfully, the other way na may tubig ay nakamampar. So, nagkatuloy services sa Red Cross na vehicle kay most likely kung makanunod na hitabo mga ang tubig is really sanitary. Muna na was is very important one, or else na nabiktima pa ta sa trahedya, kung makalibama pa, that's not a dangerous one, no? Muna na this one is very important one, ang wash during the tragedy. Okay, now, and other programs, right? Other programs on top of the mentioned one, no? Ako na lang i-mention, ikaw na basa ng flight. Ibang taon, isa nagkuma sa report, atong administrator, si Nili and staff. Please allow me to read, no? As a volunteer-driven organization, donation has been the blood of the organization, keeping it still and working. However, the chapter believes that raffle draw as one of the income-generating activity that helps the organization on reaching its financial target and will enable the chapter to properly implement the organization program and services. Through the initiative of our chapter chairman, Honorable Isaias Laro, together with the board of directors, have concurred a decision to have Apple products and the prices of each hot trend into this generation, in which we were able to conduct the raffle last October before the fiesta, and we were able to raise funds, no? Kaniyang amount 805,500 pesos as income of our lottery. So I think everyone deserves a round of applause for this one. So Madam Chair, very content tayo ilang brainchild of your chairmanship. Muna niya naitabo sa ato ang raffle draw, sa ato ang I think another one would be done this year, no? Tawag na ito po a showcase. Sabi nga, showcase, kanyang kabuhayan showcase, as the term says, no? Kabuhayan showcase. So, everyone is ready to buy more raffle tickets this year. No? Muna yung ganyan namin apos ka mag-budget na wala yung more funds. It's very different thing, no? But with the essence of volunteerism, everything would be possible. Okay. Now, membership accident kanumahab. Muna hindi mo ni Mayor na ganyan siya na ang ilang pangampanya about from the north to south, no, during this time. Declare members nato sa 2021, 899. And then sa 2022, 703. And then with the amount of 107,620, and of course, the year 2022, nag-increase siya of 127,149 pesos. Okay. Other accomplishments. Okay. Muna niya ang Board of Directors meeting. Mga meeting, no? May tabo na to. 2020, na by 8/12, and then sa 2021, 9/12, and then sa the other year, 2022, 9/12. This super na sa 80%. Mula 80% nila ang sa mga activities. So our active na chairman, si Colonel Flores. Okay. A board of directors in action. Now, the certification is chapter financial accountability to the provincial government of Misamis Occidental. We are clear of our financial accountability sa province by this certification, no? Through the provincial government from Jocelyn to one accountants sa province. So, okay, so in this one, no? So, mamunday di ano to. And then, another activity is very important one. So, small step pero very important on the accountability of management, no? Kaning disposal of unserviceable equipment, disposal of unserviceable vehicle, status clear na ta through back resolution number 21 thus 78. Isa ni sa mga action sa ito mga po sa box resolution, no? Nga na-clear na sa ito ang accountability sa unserviceable equipment. We have slide pa. Okay. Appreciation, Red Cross for our chapter, no? Gabi ng parangal linggo ng kabataan 2022 is given to our chapter, no? From isang SP province, no? And then of course this one is coming from the Department of Health, no? Regional San Lugo awardee. Kaya ato ang ibaan very nakaayo sa ato ang blood donation. Kanunay din mo sa Department of Health at least 3% of the province upon the blood donation. So, ang ato ang Red Cross chapter is very active for coordination sa ato ang mga government offices, private offices, mga public schools, private schools, and of course the barangay, down to the barangay level. Paano nga ito ang pag-reach out for the blood donation. Okay, awards and recognition to our partners and stockholders. As a sign of gratitude to our stakeholders and partners, we're also giving them appreciation. No? Wala mo natin appreciation. But the appreciation would say, want to know how deeply thankful we are to our partners, to their support rather na to. And what we could give is, of course, a sincere appreciation. That is why we're giving them recognition awards or stakeholders and partners. That was at the 1/5/2021. Of course, before I will read this one, no? This is the last slide, I think. I would like to share one of my favorite quotation. That a man who works with his hand is a laborer. And a man who works with his hand and mind is a craftsman. But a man who works with his hand, mind and heart is an artist. So, kita tanan, we are all artists in different tasks that we're doing as volunteers for Red Cross. Now, this is the final slide for our accomplishment, and it says, the Philippine Red Cross strengthens and intensifies its commitment to provide, to provide timely, efficient, and responsive humanitarian service to the most vulnerable in accordance with the principles and values of the Red Cross and the Red Crescent movement. Thank you and good afternoon to everyone. Salamat sa pagpapahinga.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rachel. And now we are done with the first part of our program. But before we will proceed to the second part, which is the assembly proper and the election, I would like to present first the mandated members of the board of directors. So these members will be automatically the members also of the NAMELEC, headed by the chairman, the chapter administrator of Tangkog chapter, Ma'am Enrica G. Astillero. So first, we have Director Edwin R. Maribo, represented by Sir Mateo S. Ompoco, the Senior Education Program Specialist of Misamis Occidental Division of DepEd. Next, we have Director Reynaldo E. Manuel Jr., represented by Dr. Lawrence Besas, from the Division Office of Oroquieta City, DepEd. And also, Police Colonel Marlon L. Quino, represented by Police Major Euridesi Rodriguez, the Chief Provincial Police Strategy Management Unit of PPO. So that will be our members of the NOMELEC. So to present an announcement of elections, rules and regulations, let us all welcome the chairman of the NOMELEC, Ma'am Enriqueta G. Asteriero. A round of applause, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Since I am tasked to read the election rules and regulations, so here is the election rules and regulations. Number 1, who can vote all accredited official delegates to the 25th Chapter Biennial Assembly of Misamis Occidental, Oroquieta City Red Cross Chapter. So, time of election immediately after the distribution of the official ballots. So, naatay in charge sa mahatag sa official ballots. Sa voting shall be by secret ballot. All voting delegates should vote 10 officially nominated candidates. No one is allowed to campaign for against any candidate. However, officially candidates can circulate and introduce themselves to the delegates before election. So the ballots, the PRC staff, and coordinator for the Committee on Nominations and Election shall issue ballots. So, decision in case of controversy, pero murag posible naman ino, should any question arises, the Committee of Nominations and Election in consultation with the Chairman of the Board of Directors shall decide the same in accordance with the Philippine Red Cross bylaws. The decision in the matter shall be final. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Ging. And now for additional information, may we call on our Chairman of the Board of Directors, Honorable Isaiah Claros Jr.
For the election for the Board of Directors, we have invited numbers of supposedly our to be included sa ato ang election sa Board of Directors. But however, today, there are 10 ba? No? There are 10 who are certified, interesado din sila. Nagkantang di pang-imbita, but they decline to come in. And we also choose our ato ang invited na kuan sa ato ang Board of Directors katong incline po sa volunteerism kay pag-ingon sa kanunay ang uban mangutana man gud og pilay honorarium, no, so mao ginay sakit sa una pa, no, so hangtod karon naa gyud na mangutana pag imo siya i-invite pilay honorarium, so unang usahay magismayata kay wala man gud mo, no, sa gingon pa ni Mayor mao ra na organization nga mohimo og budget nga walay pondo, no, so kuan very classic kay ning atuang organization, no, mohimo og budget, we will required to submit to national headquarters pero wa man gitay pondo, no, mura taon si magician ang sa ato pag pondo ang atuang i-propose nga budget. So, susama lang niini po gihapon nga ato ang mga gi-invite unta mga prospect na mahimo natong tan-aw nato, no, nga maka-contribute siya sa atong organization. Mostly we decline because of the schedule, no. Dili nila kaya ang ilang schedule kay sa ato ang meeting, at least we have one meeting in second Tuesday of the month, no? every month din na siya. Plus the fact na may naatay mga activities, no? Kini nga to ang 7 pillars na many activities, and we require most cases ato ang board of directors nga mo appeal, no? So ang uban we decline yun, but yung uban po niingon po kung pila yung honorarium, no? So bakit tayo mahimo kaya wak man bigyan mo yung honorarium, bagkos ikaw pa mo bunot sa imo ang mabaw na bulsa, no? Dili po kinahanglan naglalong yung bulsa, no? Okay, manha biya ka sa meeting, magpagasolina ka, no? Mamiliti ka. So dili mo na i-reimburse sa sa Red Cross. Maswerte lang kayo ta kay the good mayor offered us kung natay mga conference na gitawag sa ato ang Red Cross, we could run, no, seek refuge sa ato ang local government. Atong pagpakal pag-usama ato ang government, no? Talagsaon na kayo na not all chapters na ingon ana, no? Not all chapters na ingon ana, no? Kay kung sa ato ang pondo awa na yun, no? Maglisod din kayo, no? But anyway, today pulo ra gyud ang naa miabot, no? Nag-signify gyud kung saan na to paningkamot, pulo ra gyud ang nag-signify yung intention, no? Nga interested sila, including the 7 pillars, no? Importante yun na explain na to sa ila ang 7 pillars, plus walay honorarium, no? Include ginato ng plus walay honorarium. Kay they might expect, no? Sila tanan nga nakakaroon diri sa ato ang atubangan, they knew already nga wala yoy madawat sila sa Red Cross. Kundi usa lang lamang ka masigabong palakpakan ang ilang yung madawat, no? Silang pakpakan niya na, no? Aside from the fact na maglapok-lapok sila, no? Kay not all activities of the Red Cross nga naa sa opisina. Most cases ng Red Cross ay maglapok-lapok, no? Pag tree planting, mangrove planting, magkanto dito sa barangay, maghatag og tubig, no? Naatanan sa Red Cross, no? So karon but in our report we will include those invited, no? We will include those invited sa ato ang ibutang sa ato ang report, but dili na nato sila magkakaroon kay puro naman ni diri, we will just wala na election, mag-election pa, we will just for formality, no? For formality mag-election sila, but they will become all winners. Kay pulo naman ang ato kinahanglan, no? Pulo. They will become all winners. So, ako na unhan, welcome and congratulations sa Philippine Red Cross, no? Sa ato ang puno tanan nga naa karon diri, no? So, I hope na we will bear in mind the 7 pillars, no? The 7 pillars of Red Cross. Kaya mo ginay pinaka-importante, no? Plus 1. 7 pillars plus 1, no honorarium. Oh. So, mura siguro ito ako ang ginagdag, ma'am, no? At least, dugay, na-postpone mo ko ni Karonay. It was scheduled, dungan man itanan, no? Ang Red Cross dungan conduct its assembly every December. Every December, gini, dungan tanan ang Red Cross. Pero na-postpone, no? So, karon i-push gini sa ato ang administrator nga karon January 25, no? Siya gini nag-push, wala na gini, na-inform na lang ang board ni nga January 25 kay na-pressure na ang ato ang administrator, no? Kay ang Red Cross, stricto kayo na sila dito, no? Stricto gi kayo, maski itong ato ang gi-report direct, atong ato ang gi-auction, makitano sa mga gamit kadtong mga kwan dito, dili sila pwedeng ihatag. I-auction yun, no? I-auction yun, no? Ingana ka stricto ang Red Cross, no? Masik katong di na gid siya mapakinabangan, basura na yun, ipa-auction yun siya, no? Muna may comply yun ang Red Cross. So ingana yun ka kwan ang proseso sa Red Cross. So again, welcome sa Philippine Red Cross, and I hope na you will live within the pillars, the 7 pillars of Red Cross, plus 7.1. So thank you very much. Og mura tayo ako ma'am administrator. Ako ba ko ilan ito, no? Okay, so we will vote for those authorized na itong ihulog dito sa ato ang official ballot box, no? Kay we have to make it as official. Kay isabit ko nato ni dito sa national headquarters, no? Wala na kita mahimo kay puro ra man gina-agree. Sa ang nato na, no? Kami nga upat dili namin pwede mo dagat tungod kay we have a term of 4 years. Sakto sir, no? Myself, Dr. Micarandayo, and Director Chong, and Director La Formina, no? And Director Arroyo, no? So kami is 4 years, so dili kami pwede mo kay mo my term. So, okay. Okay. So after this, we will schedule for our board meeting. Then we will elect among themselves, no? Kung sino itong 4 years, kung sino yung 2 years lang sa ilaan. Kaya mo na yung requirements sa national headquarters. Okay, so I understand na sila yung mga balota. We will vote for it. So, pag human, buta lang nato sa ballot box. No? Kay ang chairman sa ato ang election karon is no other than the chapter administrator of Red Cross Tangum.
The board of directors. First, we have Felisa U. Claros from 256 Catani Street, Oroquieta City, businesswoman and registered nurse. Next is Ma'am Vera C. Lucas from 8 J.P. Quijano Street, Oroquieta City, still a businesswoman and a registered nurse. Next is Sir Rupito S. Taru from Transhill Villaflor, Oroquieta City, retired education supervisor of Misamis Occidental Division. Sir Nicholas A. Cyril from 42 Magsaysay Avenue, Barangay Lower Lubog, Oroquieta City, retired PNP. Arthur Q. Inamoria, so our city councilor from Purok 5, Lower Lamak, Oroquieta City, dentist. Next we have Sir Melvin G. Nicolot from 31 Independence Street, Oroquieta City, businessman. Sir Isidro V. Macalisa, Barangay Libertad Bangos, Sinakaban, Misamis Occidental, Municipal Councilor. Nathaniel Lawrence P. Medina from Gov. A. Bernard Street, Oroquieta City, physician. Next, Marjorie C. Durano from Gov. A. Steel, Bernard Street, Oroquieta City, government employee of LGU Oroquieta City, Misamis Occidental, Governor General of Tau Gamma Phi. And we have Sir Eugene L. Siete, Office of the Provincial Comelec Supervisor. And yes, the mandated members, as stated a while ago, so we have them.
may I request our nominees to be in front. Ma'am Vera C. Lucas, Clarissa Eucaros, Sir Nick Cyril, Sir Dr. Nathaniel Medina, Eduardo Durango, Sir Colonel Macalisang, and Sir Eugene Siete.
Repeat after me. I, state your name, having been appointed to the position as one of the Board of Directors of the Philippine Red Cross Oroquieta City Chapter, hereby solemnly swear that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position and of all others I may hereafter hold under the Philippine Red Cross Oroquieta Chapter, that I shall uphold with integrity the fundamental principles of the Red Cross movement, rendering my motives and actions neutral and impartial, and my services voluntarily, not prompted in any manner by a desire for gain, that I will, to the best of my ability, contribute to the progress and development of Oroquieta City Chapter and to the organization as a whole, that I will obey and respect the rules, policies, and decrees promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the organization, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily without mental reservations or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations.
Alright, once again, congratulations to our new sets of Board of Directors. So through them, we are expecting and we are hoping for an innovative and progressive Philippine Red Cross Misamis Occident. Rachel Micarandayo for her closing remarks. A round of applause, everyone.
So, good afternoon to everyone once again. So, let us make a round of applause for a very successful 25th General Assembly. So, we do hope that after this activity, we are rejoicing. We are rejoicing for having with us Mayor Costa and the rest of the staff and the rest of the volunteers. We are rejoicing because our activity has been very successful, and now we are renewing our commitment to Red Cross. And after leaving this hall, we are very happy, we are renewed for the service of humanity, for Misamis Occidental. Thank you very much. God bless us all.